hello folks, welcome back. It is January the 4th, or the 4th of January. I'm about to sound like an American. I had stuff recorded for a December vlog. I just didn't get around to editing it because on the 23rd of December, I busted my knee. I busted my right knee. I couldn't walk. I couldn't even get downstairs. I couldn't get downstairs for about 4 days, and even then, sitting down at my desk, my leg was in excruciating pain. It's only the last like 4 or 5 days I've actually been able to walk on it. Right now I'm using the onboard mic of the camera, which I really don't like using, so I'm trying to find my cables for my microphone. Here they are. Let me just connect. Whoop! Almost dropped it then, that was dangerous. I also have to change the battery out in a minute on this thing. Okay, this should be a lot better. So basically what I've done is I've mounted both my microphone, which is to the left here, and my light, which is to the right. Although, it's not tightened down, so I can just move it around freely, which is kind of annoying. Alright, I took it off, it's bugging me. So this is what it is. So it's this little mounting system here. You got core mounts, and then you got a thread at the bottom. But then you have basically a thread and then a mount, a cold shoe mount. It just doesn't stick together, and like trying to unthread these, I mean they were like £6 on Amazon. If anything, I use them for other stuff. I think it meant to actually just clamp one to the bottom, or I think they use for other mounting threads for stuff. I don't know. This one I use. Wow, I have to turn the ISO quite high on this. Oh, I know why. I got it set to 1000. It's really dark. I don't know what I was last shooting, but I had the f-stop set to like 6. That was weird. I haven't used my camera in days. I couldn't walk, so it's to the point. So yeah, realistically, I just use these to mount stuff. So what I do is I'll mount this to a tripod, and then mount the microphone to here. Then using this light. God, it's bright. It is bright. It's bright. But yeah, I grabbed the camera, because it's on the shelf here, and if you can hear birds, I'm sorry, maybe you like the birds, I don't know. This shelf, this shelf is in need of just cleaning again. Probably thinking, why? I have an issue of collecting stuff I don't need. Like, those bottles, they're all empty. There's no whiskey in them. I just like the bottles. Now, what I'm going to do is, the boxes I'm going to keep, because the boxes are cool. I think the whiskeys, which I think I actually enjoyed, the ones I just get in the corner shop, I'm just going to throw those bottles away because I have no space. My space is being used up by empty bottles. Even my friend was like, really? I can understand if the whiskey was in said bottles, but if there's no whiskey in said bottles, why are you keeping them? My sleep is fucked. It's so cold. So this just in, there's a horde of furries in Cardiff. Going into, where are they going into?
Blue Jay.
No, they're going into next door to it.
Oh, are they?
I'm not sure what they're going into. That's funny though. Let's see if they are human. The guys.
It's not Blue Jay,
No.
Something else.
Oh, there's this. About 50% of them are probably really gay as well. That's so funny. So guys, this here is my SanDisk SD card reader. It looks pretty jank. I remember my brother was asking me, like, what is this thing here? I said, oh, it's an SD card reader. And he was like, oh, it looks weird. It's just some thing with a growth poking out of your computer. Now, this might be the cause for my SD cards to be, well, let me show you without damaging it. You see how it's damaged on the... Oh, are you really going to do this, camera? I mean, just manually focus into it. Manual focus. Oh, if I sound horrible, it's because I'm ill. I've got a bad throat again. Okay, there we go. So, it's not... What is it doing? Alright, I had autofocus turned on. So if you see here, I'm going to zoom in. See how it's snapped? You can see it, right? It's snapped on the back corner. I believe it's this. This has been damaging these, which honestly is kind of annoying because this lets me use the cards at their proper speed versus using that thing. So, yeah, kind of a bummer. Now, I only paid 16 quid for this, and
Does it mean it's the end of the world? Would I buy another? No, I am gonna buy some new SD cards just to make sure, because it could just be me. These are a fluke. I've been using this camera and these SD cards for a long time now. I think it's been 3 years, and these do have a lifespan of like 5 years. So, and I'm gonna get myself just a 256 gig because I am recording in 60 FPS right now.
So yes, I haven't recorded anything for 2 weeks. It's already been 2 weeks of 2024, and I've barely recorded anything because, one, I got a cold a few days ago. So if I sound dead, that's why. I know if you're wondering what the hell is that, I was picking a bit of my hair on my chin, so now I've got like just a scab on my chin now, which is a bit of annoying. Yeah. I generally haven't done much. Right now, I'm rendering a video for my other channel. I was gonna upload to this channel, but I decided to upload it to the gaming channel because I've already talked about my keyboard, which I've found some cool new things. Things I didn't know about it was, so you see it's blue right now. If I hold down function and hit this key, it could be pastel pink, red, it could be green, it could be blue, I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet in the sky, it could be like a golden yellow, or it could be really pink. I could set it to blue, now I can set it to actual pink on pink, so that's really cool. Yeah, so back to 60 FPS, I used to do 60 FPS a few years ago on my phone, but the problem with 60 FPS on the phone, it doesn't look like good. And when I mean good, the thing with 60 FPS is you have to double your shutter speed, and you know the camera does it itself at auto. It's not the best. I used to be able to shoot video, like promo video on the S8 Plus, but then Samsung removed the damn thing, so yeah, kind of annoying. Right now, Resolve is taking up only 4 gigs of RAM. That's weird. The other day it was using up 30 gigs of RAM, so yeah, pretty wild there. But yeah, this SD card thing, kind of annoying. But overall, not surprised. Now, I was meant to buy my brother's case this month. That didn't happen. But that's fine, because I'm not in a rush to do that, to be honest. Just not in a rush to do that. What was it? I also now have to save money up for Spain. So yeah, in about a year and a half, I will be going to Spain. I'd like to clarify. My mum said Spain, but she didn't specify where in Spain, so my immediate reaction was like, oh, okay, we're gonna go to, like, I don't know, like, Valsiena, I hope I haven't butchered that, maybe Madrid, or maybe, you know, south of Spain, you know, maybe, like, on the, what was it, Malaga? No, we're not going to the mainland Spain. We're going to this dinky little island off the east coast. What was it called? Called Palma. Actually, that's just a city. And then I thought we were going to here. I was like, oh, okay, cool. We're going to this nice big city. No. We're not going there either. We're going to this tiny little coastal town called Calabinor. Open the door. So yeah, we're going here. Which to be honest, I prefer quieter spaces actually abroad. Weirdly enough. There's something funny. There's an Audi here, which didn't know that. Actually, while we're here, let's actually just take a look at the area, because I was meant to do this the other day, but I completely forgot. Can I actually drop down? Okay, I can. So these were taken in 2019. Wow, that's a perfect time. Wow, this place doesn't look as barren as Cyprus did. Yeah, Cyprus, man, I liked it. Cyprus was nice. It did look a bit barren, though, I'll tell you that. There's actual cars. And they don't... the great thing is, these cars actually look decent. They don't look like from like 20 years ago. Because Cyprus, Jesus Christ, the cars, they look like they're from 30 years ago. Although that does look pretty dinky. There's a steakhouse grill place. Ooh. This is 2017. So yeah, that's one thing as well. These images are going to be... I don't think they'll be that much different, to be honest, these areas. I love this image. This I love how... Wow, that is from 2008. Blue Calamilla. I'm not sure which hotel ours is, but whatever. Yeah, basically going to Spain. 2025. Not this year, 2025. So keep that noted. So yeah, fun. Probably thinking, my mum just like literally booked it, already like done it. So it's like that's happening. So I have to save up £900. I have to pay like 57 for a while, and I also have to save money up in general. Because last time I went to Cyprus, I only took. Now I was meant to take 500 quid with me, but I spent it all because I didn't think my passport would come in. So blah de da. But this time I'm gonna be taking more than just that. Like, let's look at places in Spain. I've never been to Spain, to be honest. Now, my camera is going to die. This is my issue, and I think I need to start replacing the batteries. I've noticed the batteries don't last as long as they used to. And this is both my third-party batteries and my Canon batteries. So, yeah, might need to buy some new batteries. And if I'm going to be shooting in 60 FPS, I'm going to definitely want to be using more batteries. Now, if I see them wired, it's because I've been playing Call of Duty for 10 hours. Also, yeah, that's gonna suck right now, the lighting, but please excuse it. Spain. I've never been to Spain. I know people who've been to Spain. I think my dad's been to Spain, but I've never been to Spain. Has he? Maybe, I can't remember. But places in Spain. Places in Spain, as they called it in the memes. And it wouldn't take ages to get there. Getting to Spain would actually be quicker than going to Cyprus. Ew, why does Google suggest on using this terrible, like, terrain map? It's bad. I prefer the satellite map. Right, so if we were to do... Is this gonna show up? Aha, it does. I've favorited places in Ayia Napa. Yes. Do I plan on going back? Yes. I do plan on going back there. Like, I think that's one thing people don't do enough, is go back to places they've already been to. Because, honestly, I think that'd be cool. Go back to the places I went to, but this time with a bit more knowledge and a lot more money. Because, yeah, the Ambassador Bar we went to in Ayia Napa, Bar di Theatre, we also went to the Square Bar, and this was in the main city. This is on Gligori. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Let's do Bristol, because that makes a bit more sense. We went to Bristol to get there. See if I did plane. How many hours? Yeah, so it was 8 hours to get to Cyprus. 8 hours. Now, I know it's not long by any means. Like, if you're used to traveling from, like, say, Germany to New York, yeah, it's long. But this was 8 hours from Bristol to Larnaca for Cyprus. So that's really, really long. Now, if we were just to go from Bristol to, let's say, Madrid, Spain. Let's just say Madrid, Spain. So, Madrid, Spain. Guessing, like, the airport. Only 2 hours. Meaning, now, 2 hours, give or take. Roughly 3 hours, possibly. 2 hours, optimistically, but probably, yeah, probably 3.5 hours, more realistically speaking. But that would be so much quicker. You know, so much quicker there. And I think the time zone wouldn't change as much. Because in Cyprus, we were, if I remember correctly, 2 hours ahead of the UK. So that reminds me, when we found out about the Queen passing, we found out, well, at the same time. But, yeah, that's right as well. When I was in Cyprus, we were in the country when the Queen passed. So that's something. That's weird. Also, this time I do Spain, I won't be using this more. Actually, with a different lens, if anything. Right, sorry, my brain was spazzing out. Battery's gonna die. The base of it won't. Most of the chair is salvageable. It's just the bottom of it. Oh God.
R.I.P.
it made out of? Jesus Christ. Ah, well. Thumbs up. Angle grinder to the rescue. Yeah, most of the chairs, that's... At least I didn't waste £100.
Fits.
I just realised when I get my new phone this year, don't know when, but this year, I won't be able to use this anymore. It uses the headphone jack. I mean, I could buy an adapter, but I'm just gonna have to do that if I get my phone. I mean, if I get my new phone, the onboard audio will probably be a lot better than this. I just heard a Tesla pull out of his driveway, and it's so quiet compared to this Volkswagen going past. The Tesla pulling out of his fucking driveway was so quiet. It sounded like an alien spaceship powering up. Compared to all the petrol-based cars. I hope, obviously, if I pass my driver's test, I'm not gonna get an electric car off the bat, but it'll be an automatic, so. Got some snacks. Well, first a cat food for the cats because, God, they're gonna bug me. Got a Monster, got some coffee. I also did my math for it again, but also ChatGPT kept doing. So I'm gonna put the sum on screen. Basically, I'm gonna put all the math on screen. But when it got shit wrong, and then it was like, "Oops, sorry, there was an error in my coding." And I'm like, it actually got something wrong. Now I know ChatGPT isn't the be-all and end-all, but I figured it'd be better than me. So guys, you've caught me on a really weird angle right now. Right now, I'm just re-plugging in my Pioneer speakers into this Cambridge audio system. Probably thinking, why are you doing that? Well, the left speaker has always had issues. Now, this could just be the fact this. My dad did say this Cambridge interface is or amp is kind of dodgy. Meaning, it doesn't always work, and it has a dodgy knob, volume knob. And right now, I'm trying to do this because the unit is on my cabinet. It's pretty difficult. I'm trying to tell from where this plugs into, like the distance I'm plugging it into is kind of a bit awkward as well. And I'm trying to not fray the cable as I'm putting it in, which kind of annoying. Also, I made a bit of a revelation. Well, Curtis made a bit of a revelation for me. Oh, see how it's fraying every time I try and plug it in? Probably thinking, why don't you just use like standard RCA? Well, it's because these speakers are pretty old. Now, I know you can get copper wiring speakers, which are relatively new. Okay, here we go. So I need to hold in that cable and then tighten it on. Really hate those designs. I mean, it's a nice interface, just too bad it doesn't work properly. And mine's covered in stuff because, yeah. Oh, sorry, Peachy Tips. Oh, that's suffocating. Okay, Peachy Tips, can you be my phone holder? You can. That is helpful. I'm afraid it might fall over though, for the weight of my phone. Unlike Kelly, I'm going to tip my bubble half. I can't actually bend down, so my leg's still fucked. Okay. That was fucking great. Hello. See, my camera is not that good. Curtis!
That's how good it can be.
Hello. Oh, it's gonna find his. It's gonna find his next nut. It's really rare to see 2 squirrels at once.
Yeah.
Now she's filling up a tree. Probably because you look like a dick. Hello. Friendly. Well, bye-bye. I'm gonna I'm gonna Photoshop a dick right now on here. I took a picture of hugging a tree. I'm gonna Photoshop a black dick on it.
No, you're not.
Yeah. I'm not gonna post it. I'm just gonna Photoshop a dick to it.
That's wrong on
And set the
me.
case and see what he does with it. I'm kind of glad I didn't get on video, to be honest. So I didn't take my camera out on my other phone. I was gonna do it back in my ass. It's wet. Well, that's breaking the immersion. There's a camera on the castle. I understand why, but like, come on.
Don't follow the door.
Yeah,
But it's only a small little 5 lever.
it's to stop trolls getting in. Or no, trolls 400 years ago. It's to stop chavs getting in, actually.
All you'd have to do is pry open with a tiny crowbar.
Yeah, well, that
Oh,
webcam.
open.
That fucking webcam. That security cam wasn't good. So, guys, I just found my cake pan light. This was an idea made by Daniel Schiffer, and this is how I used to mount it. Look how jank this is. So, yeah, this is how they used to be mounted. It was just directly clamped to the This is probably not helping the audio. It was just directly clamped to the tripod mount, and then mounted to this, angled down. I never bought like an adapter for it because there's never a thread on here. I never knew what it was. Never bought it. This does still work technically, so it's plugged in right now. See? And I do have a pillowcase as a diffusion. The only issue with this light, see how the shutter speed flickers? It's because I bought the wrong LEDs. I didn't buy daylight LEDs. I bought like really bright ones. So yeah, reverb. It is Wednesday, the 31st of January, and I have to go to the dentist in 2 hours to get these curly things removed. And you're probably asking yourself, are they really that much of an issue? Now, my dentist did tell me, they said, realistically, these teeth, they're not in any, like, danger. They don't need to be removed. But I want them to be removed. Now, I want them to be removed because they touch on the bottom of my lip, and they just generally make me look ugly. Yes, it's a looks thing. It's also just uncomfortable. Like see, look. Your teeth, naturally your teeth shouldn't do that. Like, people have said for years, oh, why do you just get braces? Oh, why do you fix your teeth? And, well, originally, COVID got in the way. Like, I was meant to get them replaced ages ago, or removed. But then COVID got in the way. So, yeah. When my tooth cracked in October of 2019, I didn't get that removed until October of 2022. Yeah. Or was it 2021? No, it was 2022. Yeah, anyway, so October 2022. So as you can see, that's like 3 years. So yeah, I basically cracked rotted tooth for 3 years because COVID was just a hell on the earth since the Spanish flu, or since swine flu actually, or the original COVID, SARS, whatever one. What I am going to do though
is go out first to go to PC World and check out the Galaxy S24 Ultra in person. Probably thinking, Josh, what the hell just happened? I don't know. Blame the universe. That was weird. I don't know what happened. Mentally, shit like that's been happening. I put my phone somewhere and it somehow ends up in the fridge. Magic. Pretty strange. Like, look. If I place you guys here, alright? I'm here. I'm gonna jump down there. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go! My knee still hurts. That wasn't fun. Ugh. Am I getting old? Cannot do that anymore. Whatever. Let's take my mom's coffee up to the normal way in this lovely mug.